And like you will let me tune in, this is the Coronado Arte Air Show. Owner of the global market majority stakeholder of all 10-year, 15-year, 30-year corporate, private, and public. And these are the things that you have to do. A bucket list. You got a bucket list that you have to adhere to way before your time. Your wife needs the biggest and baddest vehicle on the showroom out there. She needs it today. And you need to make sure that your credit score is up to par. That you so your wife can go get. Your wife needs that vehicle. She don't want to go to Laverne and get it. You know what I'm saying? She don't want to go to Tennessee and find Mike Dubose and use his credit. You know what I'm saying? Or the stuff that he did while he was here. No, your wife needs you to go get her the vehicle that she just want to go up there and pick it up. She don't want to sit up there and negotiate. You know what I'm saying? She's not finna argue with the salesman. None of that. She needs you to do that. You know what I'm saying? And she's tired of living in that piece of house you got her in. She wants to live in the finest piece of property in Rolling Hills, and she wants the kids to go to school at Pike County. You know what I'm saying? So you need to hurry up and get that done, you know, before it be some trouble at the house. You know what I'm saying? You need to go get the biggest diamond ring at Zales that they got and rededicate yourself, and do your vows and your nuptials to your wife. You know, she might not be the prettiest, you know what I'm saying? She might not be the prettiest sorority. She might not be the prettiest sorority girl that you ever seen, but she is your wife. And the Lord made you marry her, not because you love her, because it's a business arrangement. You need to be about your business instead of all that lovey-dovey and laying down and watching TV on the recliner with peanuts and stuff all in between the crack of the lazy boy with your remote stuck in the pocket and stuff. You need to go out there and appease the spirit of your wife, who is really your business partner. You know that? Because she has a man to get the pleasure stuff done. She has somebody that can get her organically satisfied. She needs you to get off your butt, you know what I'm saying, and get her the material things that she needs, so she can flash the Chippendales and flash, you know, Big John Studd and Shaka Zulu and Hulk Hogan. She needs you to get her the material she needs to flash him when she needs pleasure. But you need to rise and shine before the chicken get up. You need to get up and get it done. You might not believe me, sir, but the reason you can't find the mistress of your choice to cheat on your wife with is because you're not materially satisfying your wife. See, if you materially satisfied your wife, you could have a woman that could satisfy you, a mistress. She could satisfy you the way that your wife's supposed to, but you're not in that type of relationship. You're in a business before pleasure relationship with your wife. You see what I'm saying? Because when you married your wife, she didn't like you that much. You know what I'm saying? She didn't really like you like that. You know what I'm saying? But she compromised. She took a loss to be with you. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, you need to up the ante and start getting you a part-time job to appease the anger that has built up. You know? A lot of anger has built up in your wife. Built up because she could be spending every day with the man the man that desperately needs that wife to be at his house. You know, with those nice outfits. That's why she has all those nice outfits. You know what I'm saying? Because she can't go to that mansion looking like Aunt Jemima. She have to go to that mansion looking like Barbie doll. You see what I'm saying? And I tell you, like, I mean, you know, as bad as you talk to your wife and nasty as you talk to her, you know she ain't finna do that with you. You already know that. Maybe some tic-tac-toe or Scrabble or something, or charades or Uno, you know, spades. But she ain't gonna be doing that with you. You know what I mean? So these are decisions that you need to make. How long do I have to put up with this stuff? I know what you mean. And it's a lot of things. Even Confucius sat out there and he thought about it for a long time. That he was in a relationship that wasn't designed for any man. You know, it was designed for an indentured servant, to slave for a woman that don't give you none. Your only satisfaction comes from a long neck Budweiser, cold filtered, with barley, wheat, and rye. That's your satisfaction. You know, that's your trophy for doing a good job and taking care of your business wife, your business partner, your wife. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, that's why they say you can't have your cake and eat it too. See, your wife, mama, Nam told her that she was never gonna find nobody to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't finna find nobody to pay for that as fast as you got started. You got started way before your time. And ain't no man in his right mind finna pay for that. And they mama and daddy, they argued and fought about it. You better marry that man while he wants you, because nobody else ain't gonna put no ring on it. You know what I'm saying? But when they put a ring on it, their parents then tell her, when you marry people, then they want you. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you until you have somebody, until you have a vow of matrimony. That's when you're appealing to people. When the Lord tells you, you better not break that marriage vow, you better not defile that bedroom in holy matrimony, that's when the devil said it's fine. It's fine to do it. When the Tampa Bay Devil Rays and the Biscuits, that's when they come down with that baseball and they say, come on out here to the park. Did the Lord tell you that lie? It's perfectly fine to come down here to the river to Jim and John's. Come on down to Jim and John's and don't tell nobody else you're down here partying and shaking what your mama gave you. We'll make a way for you to get away with it. Come on down here to Shy's Eyes and to the embassy. Come bring your ass on down here to the embassy. And nobody has to know. Nobody has to know the things that you're doing. Down here at the Alley Cat. Come down here at the Alley Cat and take your barbiturates and your beer everywhere you go. You don't have to leave it stranded at the bar that you left from. You can go skankily clad with your beer and your barbiturates anywhere you want to. And you can end up and take your ass to the embassy and lay up with whoever. And your husband never has to know. We're going to make a way. We're going to say it was the breast walk. You were walking for breast. You were walking for breast and cancer and Gemini, and you was walking for stuff like that. And Sagittarius, you were walking for cancer. We'll make a way for you. You were raising money to benefit people that can't get a room at the embassy and benefit themselves and go to Jim and John's and shake what their mama gave you. While your husband has no idea that's what you're doing. While you telling you with the girls in pink that's helping the Alzheimer's. The people that's coming at an all-time low that don't have no idea what's really going on. They're walking to fight people that's at an all-time low that don't know what's going on. No, they're going and they're clocking in and they're serving that man. They're serving that man and your wife is bringing him a tuna salad bucket. You know, he's bringing him a tuna salad. You know? Sad thing. Very sad, but it's very true, ladies and gentlemen. You know. These are the travesties that many Americans, many Montgomerys and Alabamas are dealing with, you know. That you go down there to that real tight place that they put potted meat in, called the Crampton Bowl. Cram it in there, cram it in. Cram, it's time for test time. And see what they tell those people, look, we don't have enough money to take you to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? But before your efforts and your outstanding good conduct and behavior, I'm gonna dress you up like a Barbie doll, like Barbie doll's boyfriend. Take you down to Crampton Bowl and cram your ass in there. You're a second string, you're a third string, you never played before. Put on your uniform, you know what I'm saying? And just like Antonio Brown, you can get the helmet of your choice. We don't even care. You're gonna look like a box of M&Ms playing football at the Camellia. And we're going to get you done. You know what I'm saying? We're going to cook you fast, put you in the microwave, have you ready in less than 2 minutes. We're going to make a way for this to happen, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you for letting me tune in, ladies and gentlemen. And they said after 20 consecutive Camellia Bows, there was one man that went to the Montgomery Maulers. Put your hands together. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. That a man did make it to the semi-pros. You know what I'm saying? After 20 years of fighting and struggling, fighting that beast called the giraffe, fighting that beast, fighting that animal that uses those politics in the BCS and those politics in the playoff system and that AP poll, they lie and tell all those lies. That after 20 years of agony, ladies, and Agatha Christie novels, Agatha Christie and Sherlock Holmes, after all those 20 years of agony, ladies and gentlemen, that the Camellia Bowl was able to take one boy to the semi-pros, to the Montgomery Maulers. And he's mauling the hell out of people, just like a grizzly bear. Everybody he run across, he's snatching stuff off of them, snatching their clothes off. They're like that, ladies. So I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to rush, ladies and gentlemen, but you do have to cram when you party all the time and it's test time. Time to take your test, put your book up. Put your book back in your back sack, in the back satchel. I'm gonna tell you how they tell them in Dallas County. They didn't call it a book bag. They didn't call it a backpack. They call it a back satchel. Put your book in your back satchel. Put your folder up and put it in the back satchel. Because goddamn, you had plenty of time to study. Don't be trying to study when you in class, baby. And see, that's what they had to do down there at the Camellia Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. And the Senior Bowl. Lord, let's bow our heads and pray for the seniors. Like, you've been in school just a little too long, ladies and gentlemen. You should have been in the league a long time ago. Down at the Camellia and at the Senior Bowl. Let's call it the senior citizen. Lord, Freddie Kitcher. Oh, baby. They had Freddie Kitchen down there Ruby Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. And he was at the Senior Citizen Bowl trying to make it to the... Oh, he finally made it to the league. Like, must have been in the Antonio Brown... Oh, it is the Antonio Brown department. Well, Freddie Kitchens made it to the league off the... I don't know what it was. What was that on his chin? A little fudge. Had a little fudge on his chin. Had a little Antonio Brown on that chin. Off the fudge on the chin and made it to the league. Made it to the Antonio Browns, baby. I'm trying to tell you. They say, and nobody knows why nobody wants to eat Ruby's Tuesday. Anybody know why? Huh? Anybody say it? Does anybody know why nobody don't want none of Ruby's Tuesday? How about her Monday? Does anybody want some of Ruby's Monday? What color is it? I don't know, lady. What color is Ruby's Monday and what color is it Tuesday? I tell you, lady, it might have something to do with it. And nevertheless, lady, all I can tell you is that if Freddie through with you, goddamn, it's a wrap. You know what I mean? If Freddie can't take no more, then I tell you, it might be something to complain about, lady. You know? But nevertheless, thank you for letting me tune in. And while you're down at the Crampton Bowl, you cramming it all in, you stuffing it all in that potted meat thing. It's just like putting a telegram pole down that cubby. And see what they do, they get those athletes that never played a day in their life, that want to go somewhere, and they stuff them down there in that Camellia and that senior citizen bowl. We're going to fit you in here. We're going to get somebody to come down here and put you on TV and say that you count. That senior citizen bowl matters. You know what I'm saying? That your coach did never let you play, but we let you play at the Crampton Bowl. You know what I'm saying? And we almost packed the seats, ladies and gentlemen. There was a whole nother side missing, just like Alabama State Stadium. That there was a whole side of seats available for people to come see the seniors at the Senior Bowl and the Camellia Bowl play. And ladies and gentlemen, we have to do the scientific method and figure out why can't we pack those seats? It's only a potted meat. It's only a potted meat can. Why can't you put that meat in that potted meat can? It's not asking for a whole lot. I'll tell you later. And a lot of people say they are tired of Arby's saying they have the meats and nobody's in their drive-thru, lady. You know? Nobody's in their parking lot and nobody's going through their drive-thru. They're too busy going to Chick-fil-A, lady. You know? If you got all the meats that people are talking about, why is nobody shopping with you? These are what people want to know, lady. You know? The play, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to present a scientific method project to your teacher, this is how you do the scientific method. You state the problem. That Arby's says they have the meats, but they don't have any customers. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to come up with an educated guess why. Arby's probably doesn't have the meats. That might be a good educated guess. You know what I'm saying? Arby's probably don't taste as good. They might have meat, but it don't taste good. That could be an educated reason why. You know what I'm saying? You know, that Arby's curly fries aren't French fries. That could be a reason why. That Arby's curly fries aren't fries at all. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're curled up. You know what I'm saying? And you got to ask yourself, name things that curl up. You know what I'm saying? And I hope it's not Fancy Feast, ladies and gentlemen, designed for cats. You know what I'm saying? I hope it's not that stuff that's associated with cats that curl up. That's not really a Fancy Feast at the beginning. You know, hopefully not, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully we don't have none of that going on at the meat department, ladies. You know what I mean? And I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen,